Once in a while, I do receive messages asking for opinion and advice as to whether or not they will stay or quit with their job. But since the pandemic and the community quarantine started last March of this year, the number of messages I received from my inbox grew. And the question is the same. Is it time for them to resign? That is what we will discuss today. Mayong adlaw sa tanan. Welcome to one-on-one sessions with FGV. I break down their messages and I found out that merong top 5 reasons why they want to quit their job. Number 1, increased workload, increased productivity target due to personnel reduction. Number 2 is the toxicity. The manager or the supervisor is asking too much for their employees. And they felt they're being abused by the employer. Number 3, anxiety. They fear on health safety, on-site, in transit, and on performance of their duty. They also fear job security, at the same time, fear on financial stability. Number 4, overdraft due to pay cuts, reduced work days, commission and incentives that were withheld, while expenses increased in transport, food, and shelter. Number 5, homesickness. Due to the community quarantine restrictions, limited ang border-to-border access that restrains the personnel to be with their family who lives in other city or in other province. Sabi nga nila, life is hard, but the pandemic made it harder. Now that you have the launch pad to quit, the next question is, what are you planning to do? The top 3 common answers are the following. Number 1, start their own business. Number 2, apply to other companies. Number 3, restart and be with their family. Let's do real talk. On starting business, as of September of this year, there are about 90,000 MSMEs that shut down due to pandemic. Also, in 3 decades, we have experienced recession and our economy shrunk by 11%. On applying for new job, second quarter unemployment is at 7.25 million Filipinos. While on the third quarter, it reduced to 4.57 million. The affected industries are construction, real estate, service and transportation, retail, household consumption, and if you will come from these industries, it will going to be a tough game. Ask yourself, is there a hiring that would suit your skills and experience? What value will you add to the company? And lastly, consider the physical and emotional cost of new job. Next is to restart and be with the family. The question is, do you have enough savings? And if yes, how long will it sustain? My mentor once advised me, never make a permanent decision on temporary feelings. Do you want to hear good news? Jeff Bezos and Zoom benefited from the pandemic. And General Electric was launched a year before the panic of 1893. It is for you to decide to stay or redeem your freedom. Consider all angles, digest all informations, assess and evaluate your entire situation, both short-term and long-term. There will be no turning back. And if in case you have decided to choose your freedom, the big question is, what is next? Please leave us your thoughts and opinions and what topics you want us to discuss on our next content. And leave it on our comment section. Support us by hitting the subscribe button, and to receive notification on our next videos, please hit the bell icon. If you find our content informative, please hit like. Many thanks to Meetrovi Mobile Shop, Southside for my cap, TG for my shirt, Rice Wellness, and AMB Glass. This is FGV. Daghang salamat og amping kanunay mga kuwan.